If you feel like you've tried everything to grow your business and nothing is working, you are missing a critical piece. If you've optimized your sales, if your marketing is dialed in, and you already have a steady revenue stream, but for some reason growth has stalled, you're working harder, but not making more. Why? Because at some point, more ads, more salespeople, or more hustle won't fix the problem. The real breakthrough, it's not about getting customers. It's about capturing more value from the ones you already have. That's where the value ecosystem matrix comes in. Today, I'm going to show you how this game-changing strategy helps established businesses break through revenue plateaus, uncover hidden profit streams, and scale without chasing more leads. So let's dive right in. First of all, I want to break down who this is for and who it's not for. This strategy is not for startups. If you're still figuring out what you sell, who you sell to, and how to make consistent revenue, this isn't for you. You need to lock in your foundation first. But if you're a business owner who has a steady customer base and revenue stream already, but still feels stuck, if you've already optimized your sales and marketing, but you're not growing anymore, this is for businesses who rely too heavily on one revenue stream and you need diversification. And this is for business owners who want scalable, high growth strategies without spending more on ads. If that's you, then the value ecosystem matrix is exactly what you need. So what is the value ecosystem matrix? Well, most business owners compete on price or chase more leads to grow. That's the slow, painful way. And what do smart business owners do? They build an ecosystem. The value ecosystem matrix maps out every revenue opportunity around your core business so you can expand your product and service offerings without reinventing the wheel. You can identify where your customers are already spending money and capture that revenue. You could find strategic partnerships and acquisitions to scale fast. And here's how it works. Okay, so this is exactly how the value ecosystem matrix is laid out. We have a few tiers here, and the first one that we're going to talk about is your core offer right at the top. So what this is what your primary offer is. And for examples, I've done a lot of work in the replacement window and door industry. So for this right now, what we're going to do is write this core offer. So as an example, we're going to write windows and doors. All right. So this is your core offer, and I want you to do the same thing. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to branch out and identify what your customers' goals and buying motivations are. So for this example, why do people buy new windows and doors? Okay. So as an example, something that people buy windows and doors for is for more security. So for an example, there's more security. Something else is energy efficiency. All right. So that's another customer goal or buying motivation. All right. The third thing could be curb appeal. And I live in Florida. So hurricane protection or, weather protection. So those are four main goals of somebody who's looking to buy windows and doors. Now, when you drop down another tier, what we're going to do is identify complementary and substitute products and services, okay, that fall into these four categories that we just laid out around windows and doors. So for example, security could be, a complementary product to security could be alarms, alarm systems. Something else, we have smart locks, something. And when we're identifying these complementary and substitute products, it's really products or services that also give them the same benefit of what you put up here. So another thing that gives, security, alarm systems. smart locks, all right, cameras. And right now we're just brainstorming ideas around these four, new categories, all right? So when we're talking about energy efficiency, we have insulation for houses. You have AC units that are more efficient. You could have, even solar panels, right? Curb appeal. Let's move on to the next one. We have painting, landscape, something else that they do to make their house look better, backyards, pools, stuff like that. Right now, just write down anything that kind of comes to mind. And weather protection, as I said, in Florida, hurricanes, there's generators that provide some hurricane protection. There's shutters. That's something that's a substitute product to new windows and doors. Shutters, roofing, and really whatever comes to mind. Okay. And now, so let's break those down here right now. So right now, what your core offer is, let me show you what we did. You have a window and door company. Right now, you only sell windows and doors. But if you were to break it down and have departments of your window and door company based on these customer goals and buying motivations of security, energy efficiency, curb appeal, weather protection, what you just did is you created roughly 4 new businesses with the core product being windows and doors. You just created a security company whose main product is window and doors, but you also offer alarms that could be on a monthly recurring revenue basis. You have an energy efficiency company who does insulation, AC units, solar panels, etc. You have a curb appeal company. I would come up with a different name for that. But you could also, besides just windows and doors, you could paint people's houses. You could do the landscaping. You could install the pools. You could do the backyards. You could do pergolas, everything like that. And you have a weather protection company whose main product is windows and doors. Sorry, this is getting a little messy. But you could also sell generators, shutters, roofers, things like that. Now, this is the main keyword here is value. The purpose of the value ecosystem matrix is to enhance or increase your lifetime customer value. How to get your customers to spend more with you before they have to go to another competitor. Okay. And in other videos, we'll break down this a little bit more, but how can we virtually get this done? There's several things down here. There's acquisitions, acquiring other companies that are in these other little sub niches, right? Partnerships, strategic partnerships, and alliances. There's licensing and distribution opportunities. There's subscription models, and there's upsells and cross sells. Okay. This is the value ecosystem matrix. And the main goal is to help you get your customers to spend more with you without having to leave your company. This is to become the go-to company in your niche and your industry. Why this works and why most businesses get stuck. See, most businesses hit a wall because they're stuck in a linear growth model. They're too focused on getting more customers instead of capturing more value from the ones they already have. See, if your customers are buying complementary products from someone else, that's lost revenue. If you're competing on price, but haven't built an ecosystem, you're literally in a race to the bottom. If you're only selling one thing, one product, one service, you're limiting your own success. But when you build an ecosystem, everything changes. Your revenue grows without having to chase more leads. Your business becomes more valuable because it's diversified, and your customers stay longer because you offer everything they need. So here's the question. Why are you leaving money on the table? So what I'd like you to do right now is drop a comment below and tell me what's one product or service your customers already buy but you don't offer yet. And if you're serious about breaking through revenue plateaus, scaling smarter, and building an unstoppable business, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because I'll be dropping videos like this every single day. Let's go build something bigger together.